It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Bears, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those...
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Soldier Field. This taken in at the goal line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season.
Not bad for a fourth-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spent a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try to have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Play fake, Cousins. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Taken from about the 12. Now Drake loses the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, and on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And Bobby Wagner, the all-pro, in on the tackle.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Evades him at the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. It's a second down run with Sanders. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. After 1, 7-3 to score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Cousins. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. Man open. Here is Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. That completes it again to Metcalf. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. They'll get this to about the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now it's Wilson. He completes it to Tate. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Wilson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll get this down to the 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Wilson. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. DK Metcalf from 3 yards out. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
But the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now. Cousins. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Escaping the pressure right. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Cousins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away.
But one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On first down, Wilson. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now Wilson on first down. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I see a surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. On the return is Peterson. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bears take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cousins to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. picked off by Jamin Davis. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Wilson. This is, and oh, he coughed it up. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Zach Wilson, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chicago offense set to get started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Julio Jones here in Tennessee never really got going as he continued to battle injuries that followed him over from Atlanta. He believes he still has a couple of big seasons left in his career, and one more of those could see him climb into the top 10 or even the top 5 all-time in receiving yards.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. They go play action. Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanket in the field going all the way back to the opening drive. They come up with a pick right there.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On the option, it'll be Wilson. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Oh, good move. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now at Soldier Field. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Sanders will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Sanders again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this time he is in. Yes. Miles Sanders, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the 49ers over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That interception. On 2nd and a couple, Cousins. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down. CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in week